Hi, today we're going to make a bird out of wire. As you can see, I've got a little bird on my shoulder. This is Laurie, and he will help me make this little bird maybe, if he doesn't drive me mad in the process. What we're going to do is cut 3 equal lengths of wire. I cut mine about, probably about 30 centimetres long. Just trying to remember not to talk in inches because I'm old. So I've got my 3 pieces of wire cut, and this will be the base for our bird body. We also need a smaller piece just to hold the 3 pieces together while we're making. It's really simple to make. You don't need a lot of equipment. I use Yoshimi bonsai wire because I find it's a lot softer on my hands when you're working with a lot of wire, but you can use any wire that you can find in the house. Copper wire is another good soft one to use. We make our first shape, we fold in half like that, we flatten it down and we form a beak. So we work from the centre out here and then we make our little bird shape. So I'll just give it a little bit more of a head. That's my little bird shape that we're going to make. Twist those 2 together. What are you saying, cheeky? See? Make the next shape, just follow it around as though you're tracing it, but you're just tracing it with the wire, twist. So we've got 2 pieces there now. Now I'm going to make the 3rd shape. 3rd shape, same thing, wire it around. So they're all stable at the back there, they're held together, and now I'm going to hold them together at the front here by putting this little bit of wire around just to secure it. This will secure it enough that we can work with, so we've ended up with this. What we're going to do now is to spread these out like that, and like that, and that gives us the form for our body. Now what we need to do is get another little bit of wire. You can use this wire, or you can go to a smaller gauge. If you go to a smaller gauge, it does make it look quite nice. You can use a different coloured wire, you can use tie wire, you can use anything that you've got in your place that will hold form a little bit. What I'm going to do here is just make a little twist of that on there like that, make sure it's secure, and then we're going to weave. We'll just weave around the bird's body, and this will fill it out and make it stable for us. So we just keep weaving around. There's my phone ringing, but I'm not going to answer it. We'll just keep doing this. And you'll see that I'm just going around to make our 3 bits of wire that we've used for the body. I'm just weaving around it to fill our form in. So I'll just keep busy doing this for a little bit. The wire's very, very forgiving to work with. So I've got the 1 piece done. I've pulled that right out of shape, but it's not a problem because I can readjust that down through the tail. And like I said, the wire is very forgiving to work with. Now I'm going to do the next 2nd row. And this time I might come back around the other way for a little bit different. If you've got plenty of time, you can do some very, very elaborate wire weaving. And you can do it in different colours. You can fill in your bird. So these little birds I normally fill with rocks, or you can fill them with shells, you can fill them with bits of discarded plastics. What are you saying, Cheeky? Hey? Yeah. Do you want to say hello to everybody? Hey? You going to say hello? Hey, can you do that? So don't worry too much if your bird gets a bit out of shape, because it's only wire and we can always reshape it and pull it back into the desired shape that we want. When you do a little bit of practice with these, you can actually select your species that you want to make. Oh, don't bite my ear. You can actually select the species that you want to make and just make your shape for those. So if you wanted to make a parrot, or if you wanted to make a cockatoo or a kookaburra, just reproduce its shape like you're drawing it, but only you're going to draw it with the wire. So I've used that piece there. I've pushed it all out of shape because I've had quite a tight tension on it, which is the way I normally like to do them, and then I'll just get it back into shape again as I go. Now for the second piece to go on. Just cut a bit more. Same thing, where I finish this little piece off, just curl it around and then start your next piece. Hey, have you got fleas? Hey? Don't you swear while we're on here. Hey? You be a good boy. So I'll just keep weaving this through here. Where you going, Laurie? Hey? Where you going? Leave that alone, don't bite that. He can be a little pest sometimes, and he likes to bite little moles on your neck if you've got any. So I'll just keep continuing to weave this until I get it to the end, and then we'll go to the next stage, which is where I'll actually put the legs on it. You need to make the legs so they're very stable and that they hold. There's a couple of little tricks of the trade we can use to make the bird balance if he doesn't naturally balance. Takes you a little while of making to be able to get them to balance properly. Hey, do you want to make it? Don't you bite me. Do you want the birdie? Hey? No, you can't have that. This is starting to look like your sister. Now I've gotten to the end of this, and I've got this wire. So what I'm going to do is just free range wire. So we've got our bird looking like this now. I'm just going to free range through here, and that will make like a casing to hold all our rocks in. Up you get. So see that there? I'm just going to keep running this through. And around. Up you get. He's got a really bad little habit of biting ladies right where they don't want to be bitten. Up you get. So I just have a real affinity with birds. I think they're amazing creatures. They're a lot more intelligent than most people give them credit for. And they make great pets. Hey, come on, up you get. Yeah, you've been a little pest. Hey, you want this bit of wire? Hmm? How about you say hello? How about you say hello? How about you say hello, everyone? Yeah, you can hop down if you like. Do you want to hop down? So I've nearly got this woven all down now, and then we can go into the next stage. I really like to use a smaller gauge wire to do this part of it, but at the moment I don't have any, and as I'm in isolation I can't get any, so it's a matter of making do with what we've got. So this is how my little bird shapes come onto now, and what I'm going to do is take this piece off where I secured his beak. Yeah, you stop being a pest. Don't bite me. That's not very nice, Laurie. Hey, you know how to get attention, don't you? No. Rightio, that's off now, and I'll come to the beak. I'm going to wrap that around through there. Go away. Poke it up through there, and then I'm going to twist it around the beak and twist the beak just to make that a little bit more solid. Rightio, we've gotten to this stage here now. That's where I'm at. Next stage is we're going to get these legs on. So how I usually do the legs is I like to do a double lot on the legs, and I usually give them a little bit of a twist. So I've got plenty of wire there. It's probably about 45 centimetres. I'm going to fold it in half. I'm just going to leave it like this for the moment, and then I will cut it shortly. So what I'm going to do is figure out where I think about centre will be. And when you put the rocks in, you've got more volume here and less volume here. So I'm just going to put this through here, like that. And then I'm going to twist that through there and pull it really, really tight, as tight as you can pull. Now I'm going to do the same with this one here. Pull it around. Make sure it's really firm because we don't want any movement in the legs at all. Yeah, you will pull it a little bit out of shape, but it's only wire and you can push it back into shape. So that's what my legs are looking like now. No real movement in them, so they will be stable, and that's what we want. We want our legs to be stable. We don't want our bird flopping all over the place. So what I'm going to do now is cut this bit, and then I'm going to twist these two bits together to thicken them up down to the length of the leg that I want on the bird. Now, you got to remember that the bird's knees don't bend like human knees. They actually bend backwards and not forwards. So we have to allow a little bit of length for the knee to bend backwards, and then we will make his get them down to about the right length. Right, so we're like this now. Now I'm going to bend his little knee back like that, and then this bit here I will start forming his, I suppose you'd call them claws. There we go, like that. So he's looking more like a bird. Now they have four. So what we do is we get that one, and then we bend it back like that. Okay, and then we do the same with this one, but I'm going to bend it back the other way like that, and firm it down a little bit. Give this a twist. And this a twist. The feet are a little bit fiddly. They're probably the fiddliest bit of making these little birds, but they really, really set them off and complete them. So a little bit of practice and you'll get them absolutely right. Same thing, bend that one back that way. Give that a twist. Bend this one back forward. Give it a twist. And now we're going to see if our little bird will stand up for us. Strengthen his toes out. And there he is. Now, with the tail here, we can give him a little bit of, if we need to shorten any pieces up, you can do it through the tail by undoing it and pulling it. But if you like, you can just do a little bit of a, give him some great tail feathers to give him a little bit of character. So these make great little garden ornaments. And they're just really, really cute to have about the place. So you can think about if you want to fill it up with some stones, coloured stones, shells, coloured plastic, whatever you like. But that's how I make my wire birds. I hope you've enjoyed this little session, and I hope you enjoyed meeting Laurie. I'll come back in a few days' time and I'll have a great activity for the kids to do during the school holidays. Take it easy and stay safe.